Hi and welcome back. Something that really bugs me about our application is that once you're in a post, you can't go back to the home page unless you press the back button. Similarly, you can't really easily create a new post unless you type the URL yourself, /post/create. And even when you're here, you can't go back to the home page either. So it's always a good idea to add some proper navigation to your pages, just so your users and yourself can go through them a bit easier. Let's go over to PyCharm and do this just now. I'm going to stop the app, first of all, and minimize that. And in order to add the links, all we have to do is think about where we want to put them. Personally, I think that every page should have a link to the home page. So I'm going to add the link to the home page inside base.html. This block content will be replaced by the child's content every page. So if you put something in here, it won't be present in any of the pages. Just because, when you have home.jinja2, for example, this is going to replace this. It's not going to add to it. So if you want to put something in every page, put it outside of the block of content. All we're going to do here is add a URL to the home page. And I think you can do this. Add a new anchor tag, add the href, and make it point to the URL 4 of the home page. Try that out, pause the video, and give it a go. I'm sure you managed. All that to do is create a new A tag, give it an href of URL 4 and the home page in here. Then close the tag and type in home, for example. Notice how the href needs these quotation marks around it because the href contents have to be inside quotation marks for HTML. This here will be replaced by the URL or the endpoint of your home function, this one. If we run the app now, and we go back to Chrome, and we refresh, we can see that we've lost a blog post, first of all, but we have this home there. If we go into a specific post, that home is still there. Something that isn't there, though, is the ability to create a new post. I think that creating a new post should only be in the home page. So let's stop our app, minimize that and go over to the home page, and down below, add another link. Once again, I think you can do this. Hopefully you got that. In order to create a new post, all we have to do is again the same. So create an A tag, which is an anchor tag. In the href, type URL 4, and then here, the name of the function that will give you your create.jinja2. That's the create function, so let's go there. It doesn't need any arguments. Any arguments could go here after a comma, but it doesn't need any because it doesn't take any parameters. That's it. Oh, press something too many times there, and then type create post, create new post, for example, close the A tag, and that's it. Again, we can run our app, go over here, refresh, and now we can see this create new post thing there. So now we've got a bit of a nicer navigation there that we can navigate our page without having to type out the URLs ourselves. I want you to realize these are just building blocks. You've got your links, you've got your p tags, your lists, and a few things in Flask like URL 4, redirects, render templates, the ability to show information. And there are countless things you can do with this knowledge already. Granted, the website could look a bit nicer. You want to look at CSS for that. This is not the course for that because this is not a web course. But if you want to look at CSS for styling the page, make it look a bit nicer, add some color, add different font sizes, maybe not put everything just on the left of the page, maybe put things centered in the middle or something like that. You can learn about that, and it's actually fairly straightforward to do some simple but nice looking websites. And now with Python, you can do a lot of stuff. You know Python pretty well by now. You can, store things in a database and do countless other things in terms of giving the user information and calculating things. Hopefully, this opens new doors for you in terms of communicating with your users. I hope you've enjoyed this section, and I'm glad to guide you through Flask development. I'll see you in the next video.